today, the Lord is teaching us again what it means to be a disciple. And we can hear in the gospel, one of the themes is a disciple is somebody who is awake. But the question is, really, what does that mean? So today it's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to ask for your participation. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Are you prepared to answer my questions?
Yes.
Thankfully, one person is over there. Okay? So it's a very international group we have here, do we not? From all over the place. I've met some French just recently, a lot of Scottish, etc., etc. Okay, but you know how it is that people will meet somebody from a country, and in their mind they have, this is the sort of person, if you're from this country, this is the sort of person you are. This is kind of the characteristics of the person from this country. Have you ever had that before? People from this country, they're like this. Yes? Yes. So I know we've got people from lots of different countries, so I would like you to tell me what your country, the people from your country are like. If you could do that. So, tell me what people from your country are like. Let's have some responses, please. If we play 10-pin bowling, and they're magic. Okay, thank you, David. Friendly. So Nigerian people, I take it you're from Nigeria, I'm guessing? Nigerian people are friendly. Would that very friendly? Okay, so Nigerian, we've got one country. If you meet a Nigerian, they're friendly. Okay, anybody else? Other countries? France?
Scotland.
Where from? Scotland. Welcoming but reserved. Okay. Hospitality oriented, so Scottish people are friendly, welcoming. Okay, anybody else? Another country, please, come on, give me some feedback. You're going to say something, go on. Iranians are happy people, fantastic. Anybody else? Say that again. Angolans are joyful, fantastic. Anybody else? What countries have we got and what are they like? Come on. Come on, you've been whispering, you've been... French are friendly. Fantastic, okay. Come on, others? I need this because we're going to be talking about this afterwards. Polish. Polish are hardworking, passionate, but stubborn.
Father Keith, what about Aberdonians?
Aberdonians, what are Aberdonians like?
Aberdonians are meant to be mean.
Generous. That was okay, right, fine. That's fine. We've got number. Thank you very much for that. Okay, why am I saying that? Okay. Different countries, we see them, and we can say, right, these are from this country. If they're French, they're friendly. If they're Aberdonians, they're generous, and I forgot what else. Okay, they're laughing up there because of what the organist said. Okay, so tell me. Colombians are persevering. Fantastic, wonderful. So Jesus is telling, in the gospel, we've heard Jesus say, and these are beautiful words, I just love these words, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you a kingdom," to give you the kingdom, his kingdom. It is the Father's good pleasure, little flock, to give you the kingdom. And so, you and I are members of that kingdom. And the question is, what does it mean? What is the characteristics of the members of his kingdom? Now, he's given us some hints, so, we're in the United Kingdom just now, And the United Kingdom has a king and has its own characteristics. Here, he's given us something for us to think about. So, for those who are members of his kingdom, he says they should be dressed for action, with lamps burning, being like those who are waiting for their master to return home from the wedding feast. So, the members of the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, are dressed for action, keeping their lamps burning and being like men waiting for their master to come home from the wedding feast. And so I can read that and I'm thinking, okay, dressed for action, that sounds good, that sounds good. I don't know if you've seen this on the streets, people wearing combat trousers and combat shirts. They're dressed for action. Are they ready for action? Is another thing. Be like people dressed for action. I'm dressed for action. Waiting for their master to return. Lamps burning, waiting for the master to come home from the wedding feast. So I am dressed for action. And waiting for the master to return. I'm waiting for the master's return. I'm dressed for action. Waiting for the master's return. I'm awake. I'm ready. Waiting for the master's return. Dressed for action and ready. Is this the sort of waiting for the master's return that Jesus is talking about? Got the stuff on. I'm awake. Is it? The answer is no, absolutely not. Dressed for action. Jesus gives us an indication what it means to be dressed for action. Blessed are the servants whom the master finds awake. I'm awake. When he comes, what's it mean to be awake? Blessed are those servants. Truly I say to you, he will dress himself for service. What's it mean to be dressed and ready for action? He shows us. He is dressed, he dresses himself for service. And then have them recline at table, and he will come and serve them. Our king is not like the King of England and Wales, United Kingdom. That king is a symbolic king, and we have a parliament, and our rule, the people, it's a bit of a mess, not the nicest, not the best way to do things, in my opinion. Anyway, that's the kind of rule, but is our king here the sort of king that commands from on high and says, thou shalt, you shall bow down and serve me, and I will command and tell you what to do? Is that the sort of king we have? I mean, he does tell us what we should do, but is it the king that comes down and does that? No, he's not. He is the king who comes down and serves, gives of himself completely. That's the sort of king we have. That's the sort of king we take our example from. This is the sort of kingdom we belong to, where the king gives everything in service. He comes when we are awake, dressed for action, when we have been serving in the master's house. The enemy, what's his servant? What is his servants like? His servants, the servants of the other kingdom, they take advantage of other people. They beat The others, they're violent, they eat and drink and get drunk. They're all about looking after themselves, looking after number one. That's the servants of the kingdom of the enemy. That's what they're like. The servants of the kingdom of God, those who are members of the kingdom of God, they are dressed for action. They are dressed like him to serve. And so we should be able to, well, we can look at what the French are like, what the Angolans are like. Where are the Angolans? Over here. What the Colombians are like. We can see these are the type of people that they are because they are from this country. You are members of the kingdom of heaven, of the kingdom of God. When people look at you, what should they assume? What should they see? What are the characteristics of the members of the kingdom of heaven? Love and service. He comes as one who serves. You and I, as members of the kingdom, when people look at us, they should see love and people who serve.